ShineOn stands tall in the land. Printful shakes can't withstand. Printify steps back in fright. ShineOn shines day and night. ShineOn's brain's game is strong. T-shirts, skirts, it won't be long. Mugs and more, they craft so bold. Their designs break the mold. ShineOn reigns supreme in the world of printed dreams. Printful, printify, taking the fall. ShineOn conquers all. Quality unmatched in the scene. Their prints always come out clean. Trust in ShineOn, feel the rush. Others turn to dust. Fast shipping, no delays. ShineOn blazes other ways. Reliability in every order. ShineOn sets the border. Customization's what they do. Unique designs just for you. Printful wishes could compete. ShineOn can't be beat.
We find our way. Project teaching us what to say. With ShineOn's magic, we hit the stores. Success is closer evermore. Print on demand in every hand. Merchants thriving across the land. Project guides us through the night. In this game, we're winning the fight. Project, learn and grow. Bright ideas start to show. ShineOn sparkles, we succeed. In this world, we plant the seed. Pixels dancing in the breeze. Building dreams like endless seas. Every click leads to a chance. That's Podu inside the dance. Ritual sounds and sunlight beams. Together we chase our dreams. E-commerce future bright as gold. With Podu our tales unfold. Podu, learn and grow. Bright ideas start to show. ShineOn sparkles, we succeed. In this world we plant the seed.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee with ShineOn. I'm Rodrigo, and I'm going to be your host today. Just please let me know if you can hear me in the comments. I've had some audio issues before, so just let me know quickly, and we can go ahead and get started. Good morning, everyone. We'll see as we have some people from Sandy from Tennessee. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, Marty. Where's everyone tuning in from? As always, I am tuning in from Costa Rica with some Boas Volcano coffee, as per usual. See who else we have here. I see some familiar faces over here. Let's go. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let me know if anyone in the live today is brand new. Let me know if this is your first live. Just shoot over a comment. I'm really curious to see if we have some new folks on board today. Hey, Sophia, how's it going? Lorraine, I recognize you, I think. Good afternoon from Belgium. That's pretty cool. Nice little evening coffee with ShineOn for you. Tucson, Arizona. Good morning, everyone. Today is going to be a very special stream. And I think you're going to learn a ton, okay? So we're going to bring in Sejal. A lot of you know her. She's one of our Etsy experts. She's a six-figure seller on Etsy. So if you are tuning in today, you're going to learn how to spot a niche that's worth testing on Etsy. You're going to learn how to set up your account via ShineOn to sell Etsy products. You're going to learn what makes a great listing, how to list it, all of that good stuff. So if you've ever been considering, just diversifying your print-on-demand journey to Etsy, this is the call you want to be in, okay? Because she's an expert and she's going to really walk you through how to get started with this stuff. Even if you already have some Etsy sales here and there, I'm sure you're going to find a lot of value in this stream today. And to be honest, guys, in my opinion and in my experience, everyone should try to be on Etsy as well. I mean, even if you have a Shopify store, in my opinion, you should also try to be on Etsy, simply because Etsy is a very consistent platform. Like once you're able to get the ball rolling, it's very doable to start getting consistent sales on Etsy. So it doesn't mean that you're going to make tons of money from day one, but once you get the ball rolling on Etsy and you start to see sales trickle in, it is an amazing feeling, because with Shopify you have to invest quite a bit on driving your own traffic, but with Etsy that's not really the case. So obviously you can also spend in ads, but once you get your organic foothold in Etsy, it's just incredible to see those sales coming in day after day. Whoa, look what we have here. Allison just hit 1,111 sales on Etsy last night. That is incredible, Allison. Props to you. That's an incredible job. Seriously. Are you selling ShineOn products, or are you selling other products on Etsy? I would love to know. That's what one of the things I love the most about Etsy is that you can just, you can keep listing products. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars in ads. And what's cool about ShineOn, is that we have a lot of unique products that you can place on Etsy that have much less competition than other platforms like t-shirts and stuff like that. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, I'm going to pull up my slide deck over here. As always, feel free to stop me at any time, just if you have any questions or anything like that. One second, guys. Pull up the stream for us. Here we go. All right, so the secret to your first Etsy sale. Are you guys ready? Let me see, one second over here. Now we're going. And remove height. All good. Allison says, I sell ShineOn products plus I make myself. Whoa. I have had my shop for years, but it has really blown up in the last 4 months. That is amazing. You do your own products. That is Etsy's dream. That you actually make some of your own products. They absolutely love that. So I guess maybe that's why they're bumping you up in the algorithm. All right, everyone. So as I told you, we're gonna have a very special guest today. She's an Etsy expert. But before we bring her on, I am going to go through our usual Coffee with ShineOn setup, and we're gonna have our digital marketers toasts, and then we're gonna bring her on. So let's see what's going on with ShineOn recently, guys. All right, just 1 second over here. Let me get my setup going, and we should be good to go. Here, over here. All right. We are all ready. All right, everyone. So like always, we're going to start with some swag winners. So for those of us who are new, every week we pick just a couple members from our community, whether you have commented on one of our Facebook posts, whether you have participated in POD University, which is our print-on-demand seller community, anything like that. And we just pick a few of you and we just send some swag your way. Okay, so today we have Danette, and she said, Danette, I'm here to build a meaningful online business that lets me create beautiful, personalized gifts with purpose while working towards financial freedom. My goal is to travel the world, spend more quality time with my family, and do what I love, crafting and creating special, lasting memories. So that's amazing, Danette. We're really glad to have you on, and we are rooting for you, okay? I like this message because she's really, the way she's phrasing this message really aligns with what ShineOn provides, which is personalized gifts, and that's how we set ourselves apart from others as well. So I think you're in the right place, Danette. Rooting for you. And then we have Helen. Helen is celebrating her first sale. She said, my phone just went ka-ching and it was so exciting. I sold the necklace on Etsy. Roll on peak graduation season. So amazing, Helen. Congrats to you. That first sale feeling is incomparable. It's so amazing to just pick up your phone and if it's from Shopify, you actually get like a ka-ching sound. So it's pretty cool. So congratulations to Helen. All right. And remember, if you want to get some free swag yourself, just need to interact with the community, comment on our Facebook group, comment on POD University, celebrate your first sale with us, and you might win some swag. All right. And some of our latest news over here. If you haven't seen this one, we released a new product a couple of weeks ago. It's our paw name necklace. Okay, so it's obviously personalized. So if you haven't, tested this one out, I really recommend you do so. Obviously, it has a certain tie-in to the pet niche. So there's many ways you could sell this. You can also pair it with a message card and do all sorts of crazy variations. But this is a very unique product because our usual name necklaces have done really well, and now you're kind of adding a layer of segmentation into them when thinking about people's pets. So you could try like the remembrance niche, right? So lots of people, when they lose their pets, unfortunately, they look for gifts like this to just keep them close and remember them. So the remembrance niche is probably a great angle you could probably try and see some success in. But anyways, if you have not tested this one, go ahead and do so. Also, guys, ShineOn UGC store. Let me know if you knew this existed in the comments. I always like to bring this up because a lot of our sellers, especially when you're selling on Shopify, a lot of our sellers, they get stuck after they create a product. They don't really know what to do next, what to do regarding, their ad campaigns and stuff like that. So this is a great service for you. Essentially, your UGC store, it offers, hook videos. So those hook videos that you see on our viral ads on Meta, we can get you those going. We can get you complete ads, like done for you ads, beginning to end. So if you have a product and you're seeing like, hey, this is probably starting to pick up, I need some video ads, we can help you with that. So if you haven't seen it yet, go to shineonugc.com. Always a great resource for you guys. And remember, if you're a beginner, remember to enroll in our first sale challenge. It's a great way to get things going. Andy Bo, or Andy, does this. Okay, he's the one who runs the first sale challenge. So if you're kind of lost and wandering around and don't know where to start, this is a great place to do so. All right. And let's keep going over here. And of course, if you haven't joined our print on demand community, go ahead and do so. It's called Build University. And so we have tons of goodies and resources inside. We have AI tools, design pack for subscribers, and all sorts of crazy stuff you can do here. We have over 6,000 merchants at this point. And this community just keeps growing and growing, and we're going to keep making it better. So if you're looking for a place to be and you're starting in your print on demand journey, Build University is definitely the place you want to be in. All right. Lori, hello from Washington. Nice. And as always, guys, if you haven't left a review for us, it will be much appreciated. It really makes everything we do, all of the pre-training and all of that stuff, just easier. So if you haven't done so and you are enjoying your ShineOn experience, please go over to apps.shopify.com/ShineOn/reviews and just leave us a honest review. We would really appreciate it. All right, everyone. So let's get going with our digital marketers toast. So I have my Boas Volcano coffee over here. Are you guys ready? All right, so raise up your glasses, mugs, bottles, or flasks, and join me now for the digital marketers toast. So here's to more conversions, more cash, cheap CPMs, and lower CACs, to higher CTRs, much higher CVRs, to enabled ad accounts and big bank accounts, to upsells, downsells, and cross sells, to winning products and repeat sales, to the thing that everybody knows, the riches are in the niches, but also in your email flows. All right, everyone, cheers. Probably, Senise, that you're in Belgium, you're probably toasting with a beer instead of coffee. All right, everyone. So let's get going. All right. So now I'm gonna bring our guest Sejal. She has some very important lessons for you guys regarding Etsy. Like I mentioned, she's gonna walk you through some of her process. This is very valuable. She's a very successful Etsy seller, and this I would have loved to have the knowledge she has when I was starting on Etsy. So this is our gift to you guys, to ShineOn community. And now I'm gonna bring up Sejal over here to join us. Just 1 second, and I'm gonna remove this.
Hello.
Hey Sejal, how's it going?
Going good. I'm so excited to be back here, and thank you for the warm introduction.
Of course, we're really glad to have you on.
Yeah, I think this is my second time being here, so I'm
Yeah.
a little less nervous today, so that's good.
That's great. So yeah, well, I already gave you a couple of very nice introductions. So now the stage is yours. Just take it away. Feel free to share your screen or run merchants through your Etsy process however you see fit. Okay, and I'll interrupt you every now and then and ask questions just to make sure merchants get the most out of this. So really excited.
Absolutely. So I'll try to keep this not as short as possible and give the max value I can. So I'm gonna walk you all through my entire listing process, how I go about picking a product, finding a niche in that product, and as a beginner seller, how do you approach that process? And then we go on to even researching bestsellers on Etsy, go into Canva, design a listing, and list it on Etsy through Anywhere POD. So let's get started. Any glitches, please pardon me. Share screen.
That's amazing. So basically, Sejal is gonna do like a very mini first challenge for you guys, if you like to put it that way.
Yeah. Do you see my screen?
Yeah. Let me
You do?
see. Wait. Yeah. But
Uh,
I mean, I see it on backstage.
yeah, because I can't see. Oh, you see it on backstage?
Yeah. Switch over to the screen you were before. I'm gonna show you some.
Oh,
Yeah. There you go. It's just
so you're able to see it, right?
right now. I'm not.
Oh, okay. Again, I need to share
Yeah.
it. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Just share it, and then I'll just present, and I can help you bring that over so our guests are seeing it.
Perfect. So before I share the screen, let me first like get to how I go about picking a product. So ShineOn, I think, has amazing products that are Etsy compliant, which you can add your value to with like the personalization, because Etsy is a platform for that, where people come to buy personalized products. So I think ShineOn has amazing products. So for today's example, I'll be picking the ShineOn's leather journal, which is one of my favorite products, and it's so versatile and there's so much you can do with it. So let's go, and let me share even the psychology behind why I picked that product.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's something I was telling our merchant Sejal, that I mean our competitors, most people that try selling with them on Etsy, a large percentage of them they pick t-shirts, mugs, stuff like that. So our graphic journals are really kind of a big differentiator. That I mean, it has nowhere near the amount of competition that t-shirts have on Etsy, for example.
Right. Um, yeah, let me go back. Yeah. So you can see my e-rank
And,
screen, right?
yep,
Okay,
you're
perfect.
good.
So eRank is the tool I use for finding my keywords, finding niche keywords, where I go about finding what are the opportunities that I have in that product category. So what I did is I went to the keyword tool on eRank, typed in the word journal. And here, what I'm looking at is I want demand that is consistent throughout the year, not something like something that peaks at a time and then is quiet the rest of the year. So that is one thing with journals. You can sell all kind of niches, all kind of to all kind of recipients, and it is an evergreen product. So, this data shows that here, right? So the amount of searches is amazing, the click through rate is good, like 124%. So people are coming here, if they're looking for a journal, they're looking to purchase it. And the competition right now, it shows in red, which says it is high. But that is the whole point why we are doing this exercise, to look for niches that we can have an opportunity in. So this is how erank works. So it showed up all the keywords connected to journal. So there is custom journal, there is reading journal, travel journal, book journal. So all of these have like amazing search volume. So green means really good. But here, the competition, the Etsy competition tab over here for these niches is in red. So which means there is high demand, but there is also high competition. As a beginner seller, I think this is the mistake that most sellers do. They directly target like high competition niches just because it has high search volume. But we also need to realize that with high competition, since you are a new seller with no reviews, and still figuring out how to do the like a really good listing, it'll take a long time for you to even start ranking in those results in the top few pages and start getting sales. So here, what we are trying to look for is niches which have good search volume, decent to good search volume, and competition is low, which means we want this competition tab to be green. So let's go on to further. Here are a few of them, right? So there is the manifestation,
Mhm.
has amazing search volume, and competition is fairly low compared to the other niches. Pregnancy journal, again, super low competition, very good search volume. Another is grief journal. It's even less competition, right? I'm not sure what D&D journal is, but here are a few examples, right? Again, here further, if we go down, there are so many niches out there just in the category journal that as a new seller, we can directly target. And with consistent listings in these niches, when you like experiment a lot of different niches, I think your sales will start rolling in quickly compared to somebody who is targeting like high competition niches. So there is the travelers journal, engagement journal. Who would have thought like this big category has like so less competition?
Sejal,
Recipe.
I'm actually pretty impressed by how easy it was for you to just find those keywords with so little competition. I thought it was gonna be harder. I thought we were gonna see, just a wall of red page after page, but it turns out that the market is pretty open. So
Yeah.
guys, remember the tool is erank. So erank.com. If you haven't tested it out, I think they have a really cheap, subscription plan for beginners. But what Sejal is sharing here is absolute gold. To be honest, I mean she's recommending you, first of all, don't start with a high competition niche. Second of all, use tools that they actually fetch the data for you, so you can find specific, sub niches within the journal category, essentially. I mean, so I think it's great insight, Sejal. Keep going.
Yeah. So here for journals, fairly like just on the second page, I was able to get like so many, gold mine keywords. So let's pick one niche today, for example, and I'll go further in the process. So for today, let me pick grief journal. Let's just click onto that keyword and see. Look at the search volume again, very consistent throughout the year, peaks in January, December, January, and then consistent again. So if you're able to like get into this niche and get like a good bestseller, rank your listings to the top pages, this is going to get you consistent sales throughout the year, not just for a season. And like we said, great CTR and low competition, exactly what we are looking for when we pick a niche, especially as a beginner. This is like a really important part of the process. Okay, so let's stick to grief journal and just quickly look, okay, what opportunities do we have over here? Maybe like just keyword ideas, right? It says so grief journal, journal for grief, guided grief journal, and then there is like particular this thing. So let's just go on to Etsy now. Okay, so I go on to Etsy. I now go on to the niche that we picked. So grief journal. So now let's do our research on Etsy. Let's see what's working for other sellers, who is what kind of designs are working, and let's try to figure out a pattern here so that we can use that data into our listing. So first thing that I would do here is go to filters, show filters on the left, go to Etsy's best, and pick star seller. And in the top link tab where the link is, right? So I would replace the word star with best. And this would instantly give me like the top bestsellers in this category, in the grief
Wait,
journal.
but was the change in the URL or just in
In the
the?
URL, yes.
Oh, okay. It's because we can't see your URL. So,
Yeah.
for clarity, what Sejal did is she chose star sellers, and then she went to her URL and she changed it to just best sellers, right? Without
Yes.
spaces.
Just
Best
star,
sellers.
replace the word star with
Oh, so
best.
start with best.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a little ninja trick Sejal has figured out to output the best sellers.
Yeah. So now let's look into the listings. Let's see what other sellers are doing. So most of it, I see letters to my dad, letters to my dad, letters to my mom, letters to heaven. And then another pattern, what we are trying to see here is what are the font styles used? What are the colors that are
Mhm.
working for people? And you will see that it is repetitive over the marketplace, because if it works for one seller, a lot of sellers start doing it and multiple bestsellers start coming up. So for example here, just looking at the fonts, you can see like a handwritten font being used over here. The same thing with another bestseller, handwritten font, right? Um let's see what else is in this category. Letters
Yeah,
to my
that's gold,
boss.
guys, because I mean, that's what print on demand is all about. I mean, you have to see what's already working and you need to pay a lot of attention to why it's working. So that's exactly what she's doing. She's filtering out journals to those that actually have sales, because obviously if they're bestsellers on Etsy, they have a lot of sales. And she's paying a lot of attention to why they're being successful, to the fonts, the styles. So you need to pay close attention to that so you can start building out something that you can do on your own.
Yes. Oh, just give me a moment. So, another thing what we are looking for here is we want to target bestsellers that have been popular just in the last few months, maybe like under 6 months, and have able to get like a momentum of sales. Unlike a bestseller which is like probably from a year or more than that, because by then this bestseller, their bestseller has ranked really well, and there might be so many more copycats for that kind of product. So here, for example, I picked up this product, for example. So it says in 20 plus carts. That's a sign that, okay, this product is trending right now. It's a bestseller right now. And right now, my Everbee extension doesn't seem to be working. But had you had Everbee, you would know exactly how old this product is, and when was this uploaded, and how many sales they've made in this previous month, is and the total sales. So the idea is to find products that have picked up, become a bestseller in the last 3 to 6 months.
Yeah, and even if you don't have the Everbee showing up right now, it's pretty
Yeah.
obvious. You know, it's in 20 cards, so you know it. Like Sejal says, this product is not like it made sales a year ago and it's not making sales now. It is making sales now because it is in 20 cards. Okay, and I think it's pretty funny, Sejal, with this thumbnail. The fingers are clear. I mean, it's clearly an AI generated hands and image. The fingers look weird, right?
Yeah, they do. Yes. So here's another example. Here's another example. So it says 20 plus views in the last 24 hours, which means this listing is getting a lot of eyes, and it has a bestseller tag. And Etsy only gives that bestseller tags if this item has had a high sales volume over the past 6 months. So, which is good enough proof that this product, this phrase is working, right? Another thing what I saw is like all of these journals are like the same type of hardcover journals. What if we can add an extra layer, maybe give that on a leather journal, something that looks even more premium, and you can price it more premium compared to these hardcover journals. So that's the idea here. So let me ideally what you would do is like look at the fonts over here. What is the phrase that is working? Maybe put up that phrase into chat gpt or any AI, and ask it to give you like 5 to 10 different variations for that phrase, because that's exactly what people have been doing here, right? All the things I wish I could tell you, and somebody just reworded that because I'm not done talking to you. uh, right? So that is exactly what you're trying to do, like or get in another phrase that pretty much means the same, but still gives you like a different edge, because that's a new product altogether. But for today's exercise, I'm gonna just pick this product, and I will now go on to Canva and show you how I would design this. So I would be taking a screenshot of this product, quickly go to Canva, and upload this product here. Are you able to see my Canva screen? Just to be
Yeah, you're good.
perfect. So now what I do is, so I have set this page size with respect for the ShineOn leather journal. So I click on this image, go to edit, and there is this tool called grab text on Canva. So so what Canva would do is grab all the text that is in this listing, in this image, and I would say all text, and it would grab it for me. So let's see what it does. So now I delete this back part. So now Canva has given me fonts that
Hmm.
are most similar to the listing that we have put up,
Awesome.
right? So we now know the font style. So instead of you going to look for a font that meets like your expectations, Canva was able to do it just with an image. So all I would do is um, yeah, because I am not done talking to you, right? So this could be letters to my dad. So here, just a quick heads up. The phrase "letters to my" is trademarked. So just to be safe, I would change that to "letters for my dad." That is something with Etsy that you really need to be careful about. Um, the reason why a lot of people lose stores is because they don't take care of the trademarks, and when they go after you, that's when your store gets in trouble.
Wait, so if you say to my dad or to my mom, you can get in trouble in Etsy?
So the phrase "letters to my"
Oh,
all
letters to
together
mine.
is
Ah, okay, okay.
trademarked on the
That's
product
crazy.
journals. Yeah.
But yeah, you need to be very careful on Etsy. You need to follow the rules because they're ruthless with their ban hammer.
Yep, absolutely.
Hey, Sejal, could you tell us just once again how you did the text extract? Everyone's very impressed with that. So,
Amazing. Yeah.
so I want to make
So
sure it's
yes, so I would go again and upload this screenshot that I took. Click on the image, click on the edit button on the top left, go
okay.
down here. In the tool section, go to see all, and down here you would see grab
Grab
text.
text.
Okay,
Perfect.
I think this is just a premium feature, so you need to have like a Canva
Yeah,
Pro account to be able to use this.
yeah, it's like $5, guys. So definitely
Yeah.
worth it.
So then I would go to all text. So it would pull up all the text in this image for me and grab it.
Very cool hack. Very cool
And
hack.
just like that, I have like all the fonts uh, in that most similar font style that Canva has in comparison to that image, right? That's it. So that was the way you do it. Was that
Perfect.
clear?
Yeah, that's very clear, guys. Let us know if you have any other questions.
So I see a question. How did I find letters to my this thing? So what I can show you that process as well. Uh, Let me go to. Give me a moment. Okay, here. So I went on to this website called trademark search uspto.gov, and here is where I type in letters to my and look for trademarks. So here it is. Oh, you can see the screen, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, you're good.
So here it is. Letters to my is trademarked, is an active live trademark for bookmarks, customizable journals, books for writing,
Whoa.
a lot more. Right. So this can get you right now. This person hasn't gone after the so many listings that are on Etsy, but when they do, you don't want to wait for that. So just that is the whole. I mean, thing about Etsy is you need to be really careful with trademarks or infringing any of that, because I think that's with any marketplace and not just Etsy,
Yeah.
Amazon, Walmart, all of it. You got to be careful. And if you're careful, you go by the rules, it's an amazing platform. So let's go back. I hope that question was clear. I think Suzanne?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, Susan and also Ahmed. We had a couple of questions regarding that, but you're good.
Okay. So now our design is ready. Very simple, right? Like that was very
It's
quick.
trademark.gov, right?
It's uspto.gov, and onto that in that website, go to trademark search.
Oh, perfect.
I can probably I'm not able to leave a link in the chat, but then yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're good.
So now I would go ahead and download this
Right.
listing
Well,
that
just for clarity, probably. I mean, we're just doing a demo, but if you really wanted to create a product, I mean, obviously we would try to change up the phrase a
yeah.
bit, right?
That's okay, even if you, because now what we're doing is we're creating a whole different product category with this. Right now, the journals
Hmm.
that we see is all the same hardcover journals. But if you do that on a leather journal, that is something, when somebody compares and they want a premium product, they would go for yours.
Yeah,
Right. And also, like, how do you do more variations in this is when you would go and give this phrase to chat gpt and ask you
exactly,
to give it like 10 different phrases which mean the same, and
exactly.
test all those 10 variations. So now let's go on to anywhere POD. So this is the tool that I use. I know there were a lot of questions about how do I connect ShineOn with Etsy. Trust me, guys, this is like the best tool out there. Definitely, there is the way of doing manual orders, but then if you're in the long game, you want it to be like structured and um, an amazing personalization tool. If you're into personalization, then this is the tool to go for. So I have connected my ShineOn account with Anywhere POD.
Yeah,
Uh,
just uh, some quick thoughts. So we don't have an official Etsy integration, so we use Anywhere POD, but it is amazing, and it's actually an advantage for you guys because there's much less competition selling Shine products. So I mean, I would use that as to your advantage for sure.
yeah, and they have plans for like as low as $10 a month. So I think it's an amazing tool to have. So here I'm looking for the graphic journal. So I click on start designing. So Anywhere POD has this amazing way where you can connect to your Canva account and directly pull the design from there. But for today's this thing, I'm gonna upload the artwork. Sorry. Oops. Where did I download it? Okay. Nope. Nope. So give me a moment. Okay.
You're good. Take your time.
Let me just. Okay. Right.
But it's crazy about the trademark because if you, I mean, I think I wouldn't have picked up on it. I mean, I assume that lots of people they have no idea that phrase was trademarked, specifically in journals. So it is crazy. I mean, and it's just a matter of when the trademark or owner decides to to start enforcing the trademark, then is where you could get in trouble.
Yep. Yep. Are you able to see my Anywhere POD screen again?
Yep.
Okay. So I've uploaded the design that we did on Canva, letters to my dad, and the phrase. So here, one thing that I can add as a personalization element. So which Anywhere POD lets you do. So all I would do is click on the text icon over here, and it gives me a text box. So here I would do probably love uh, Sarah, right? And choose a nice font for this. Maybe this. Uh, Size it up properly.
So it's very cool. So for basic personalization, you don't really even need like customly, right? You can just do it inside of Anywhere POD.
Yes, and it makes personalization super easy. So you'll see how
Incredible.
easy this was. So I all I did was add a text, and here they have this option to click on personalized. And when you click on this, when somebody types in the name on your when they place an order, it will directly change the name over here, and your design is ready to go. All right. So that's it. So we have
And
personalized
does it
order.
also create a personalization box on Etsy and everything?
uh yeah, like no, you don't have to create a personalization box in Etsy. You just have to add that field in the personalization info that the listing
Okay.
has. So it's you just have to like add, probably write your name here. So when they write Sarah or maybe love Sarah, that entire thing will be replaced over here in Anywhere POD.
Awesome. So it's fully automated.
Yep, totally fully automated. And you can do that not just with text, even for images, photo uploads. That's a big thing. So yeah, just like that, I have my mockups ready, and
Cool.
I can okay, go. So I can go check on to whatever all of ShineOn's mockups are available here. So whatever you think are good, add those to your listing. Let's generate mockups. Go to select mockups, and all your amazing mockups are ready over here. Another thing that people struggle a lot with is creating videos, right? So Anywhere POD has done that easy as well. All I click is generate video. Click on the images that I want, right? Maybe these 4 images, and hit save. And it would create like a slideshow, 15-second slideshow of all the images of the mockups that I chose.
That's very cool.
So that gives you an extra edge on Etsy because your listing quality score improves when you're able to add a video. So there it is. Like it
Just
gives
like
you
that.
Yeah. Were you able to see the video?
Yeah.
So I think that's good enough for somebody to like see all the angles of the product. Sometimes they don't even have to scroll through all your images. Just a video displays that product in every angle. Right? So and that's it. From here, you can on this exact page, you can go ahead and write your title, your description, your tags. Anywhere POD also has the Etsy analyzer where you can find keywords for the specific product. Right now, I'm unable to use that because I haven't connected the Etsy account here. But that's a feature that Anywhere POD has. And another thing, a very interesting thing is to be able to add variants into this listing. Okay. So ShineOn launched the journal, which is also gift wrapped, right? So what I would do is add variants. Oops. Okay. I did not save it. Maybe. Okay. So here you can see the graphic journal with the gift wrap bundle. So I add that to the product, add the design from the library. That design is already saved, so you don't have to do anything else. Everything is ready. Update the product. And just like that, now your listing has 2 variants. One, the graphic journal, and you've made an upsell as well. Right? And that's it. From here, you click on push to Etsy button over here, and your listing goes to Etsy drafts. And from there, you can do the final edits, add in all the categories, add in all the attributes, and upload it to Etsy. That's
So, Sejal, would you recommend using generating the tags and the title with their AI tools? Do you think it's good enough, or do you have another process to come up with those? Because I know it's pretty important, to make sure your tags are correct and your title is correct if you want to add your description, if you want to rank on Etsy.
So absolutely. So one thing that I definitely do is again, look at the bestseller that you're referring to, right? Look at 2-3 bestsellers. What are the keywords that they're using? So here it says letters to my dad, grief journal, loss of father, loss of dad, memorial keepsake. Another keyword that I would get from another listing is sympathy gift. So all of these are the different variations of keywords for the same product that you need to start adding in your titles and tags. Another very interesting way is if you scroll down all the way down, Etsy will give you like so many more keyword suggestions. Like it says explore related searches. So letters to my dad, memorial gift for dad, loss of father gift, sympathy gifts, in memory of dad, grief gifts, mementos for father. Like and further here, so many more here, right? Loss of father notebook. Grieve gift dad. So these are keywords that you wouldn't think of, like, but people are searching for that. This actually has like search volume and people are buying without those keywords. Letters to pappy, memorial gift for dad's passing. Like all of these long tail keywords is what you need to start picking from these listings, and then create like an ideal title and tags. That's a whole different process, which if I get into right now, it's gonna take forever.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, we don't want to reveal all of your secrets today.
Yeah, but that was like a quick hack on how I find those like really good keywords.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think we're done with the walkthrough over here. Any questions, feel free to let us know.
Okay, so any questions, guys? Sejal, this was amazing. I mean, I think you delivered so much value for our merchants. So we are gonna. This is being recorded, so you're gonna get like a full video recording of our training session today, because essentially that is what it was. It was like a full-on training session on how to get started on Etsy. So if you feel like you missed anything, guys or viewers, you're gonna be able to get back to this and pause whenever you want, and take it step by step. My recommendation is you should replicate what Sejal did today, maybe with a different niche, a different angle, but the roadmap is there for you guys. So we really appreciate you coming on and sharing all of this valuable info with us. Again, guys, if you're in print on demand, you need to be on Etsy. I mean, even if you don't have that much time to get started or anything, you need to at least get things going there. Get the ball rolling. So really appreciate you hopping on today, Sejal. And for our merchants, we do have an announcement today. Okay, so we get questions every day from merchants regarding Etsy. Can I sell on Etsy? How do I start? How do I connect my account to ShineOn? So we have been in discussions with Sejal, and we are going to offer something for you guys. It's not ready, it's not open today, but Sejal is going to do an Etsy first sale challenge for us, guys. So we are very excited about this. You've already seen today all of the knowledge that she has regarding Etsy. She is a six-figure Etsy seller. So we have partnered with her to make sure she's going to help merchants get their first sale on Etsy. Okay. So all of the secrets that she did not reveal at this point today, she's going to reveal in her Etsy first sale challenge, guys. Okay. So we do have a wait list for you guys. I'm going to share just some sneak peek information, because we're not going to share, all of how the challenge is made. But let me just share with you guys. So, like I said, every day we get questions. How to sell an Etsy? How do I start? Is Etsy still worth it in 2026? And Sejal's numbers prove that Etsy is definitely still worth it in 2026. Okay, guys. So, starting from today, sorry, I can't hear you, Sejal. If you want to say something.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to add one thing over there. Like, I feel like so many people are on the fence of, like, I'm still thinking whether I should go onto Etsy or not, because all we see out there is like bad information about Etsy, that oh, my account got suspended, but nobody talks about the good things because they're quietly enjoying their shops, and all you see is that negative uh, feedback coming about Etsy, and you take a step back. Okay, I don't want to get into this platform, but trust me, if you follow the rules, then Etsy is an amazing platform. Like, no other marketplace is gonna give you such free organic traffic that is willing to purchase your products like at a premium price, because you're able to personalize it, right? So if you're able to get onto Etsy, get your get your products, keep listing consistently, trust me, this is another place where you can start generating like consistent sales, and that can you can feed that to your Facebook marketing as well. Like, if you look at for people who are on Shopify and think like, okay, Etsy is not for me.
Yeah, of course. I mean, guys, I'm telling you, the easiest way to get consistent sales is through Etsy. So if you're in any way, shape, or form involved in print on demand, you want to have an Etsy store. And Sejal is going to teach you how to sell ShineOn products, which have the least amount of competition compared to other products. Okay, guys. So this is pretty huge for us. Today we have opened the wait list. Okay, so just make sure you sign up for the wait list, because when this goes live, the spots usually fill, pretty quickly. All right, so you do not need any prior experience if you want to join. Sejal is going to walk you through A to C, how to set up an Etsy store, best practices, all of the ninja tricks she shared today. She has a ton more hidden, up her sleeve. So you really you really wanna be in here. Again, just a few hints of what we're doing, because I don't want to get into much of the details, but we are going to have live coaching inside of the program. We're going to have on-demand coaching as well. So if you can't make some of the lives, you're going to be able to participate in on-demand coaching. We're going to have a private community for you guys and lots of other surprises inside. Okay. So again, if you're looking to start an Etsy, this is the place where you want to be, okay, guys? So this is how you join the waitlist. You just need to go to shineonchallenge.com/Etsy. All right, guys. So right now, go and visit this link and just join the wait list, because when we release this, spots fill up really quickly. And so really excited about this, Sejal. And like I said, I get so excited when I see, those first sale notifications on our, of our ShineOn sellers on Etsy. So I'm really confident that you're going to help, tons of our merchants get their first sale on Etsy. All right, guys. So as I said, shineonchallenge.com/Etsy. All right. Go ahead and visit that site right now. It's gonna be live for a couple of weeks, and you're also gonna get an email with this link over here. All right, guys. And let's see what we have. Super. Thanks, Sejal. Allison, that was an incredible walkthrough. Well done, and thank you. I agree, Sejal. It was really well done. Tons of value provided. So I think we have tons of interest on here. That was awesome. Thank you.
I
Will
think,
this be good
yeah.
if even if we have an Etsy shop? Yes, for sure. I mean, listen, the only audience this is not for is if you're making, hundreds of thousands of dollars on Etsy already, then probably you don't need to be here. But besides that, if you haven't gotten to your first sale, or even if you have your first sale and you're just looking to, take it to the next step, you're 100% going to find value in Sejal's course. Okay, guys.
Yeah,
Let's see
I
where
see
we have.
another question here: how to list on Etsy without going through Shopify. Hey David, so the tool Anywhere POD does not require you to have a Shopify store. All you need is a ShineOn account and an Etsy shop, and Anywhere POD will connect both of it together. I hope that answered your question.
Yeah, let us know, David, if that answered your question. Leslie says, not having any luck with Shopify. Well,
Etsy is
you're
your
in the
place.
right place. Go ahead and sign up for that wait list. But yeah, I agree. Shopify sometimes is tough. You do need to invest more capital, I would say, if you're trying to do Shopify. So that's why I'm saying you need to diversify, and you need to have an Etsy store up and running. And if you use ShineOn, you're going to have much less competition. Okay, guys. So I mean, I'm really confident in the materials Sejal is working on, and I'm sure we're going to get a ton of new first sales with this. We have another question over here. Wait, I didn't know we can now connect ShineOn to Etsy directly. Well, through APOD. You're going to do it through APOD, and again, Sejal is going to walk you through inside of the challenge. She's going to walk you through how to do it in more detail. Okay, so you're going to have everything you need right in there. And also, it says, thank you, much appreciated on Etsy. 8 months, no sales. Well, you're in the right place as well. And we're also going to have a bonus for people that sign up for the waitlist. We're not revealing the bonus today, but just so you know, the sooner you sign up for a waitlist, you are guaranteed to receive the bonus as well. So awesome, you guys are doing this. Yeah, I'm really excited to see your reactions. Honestly, I think there's definitely demand for this. Like I said, most people just want to get their first sale. Most people just want to get a few $100 at the end of the month, and it is difficult. It's not. I mean, not everyone is able to do it, but that's why you need the most help you can get. You need it. Because if you're accompanied by someone who knows what they're doing, your chance to succeed is going to be much higher. Okay, guys. So, all right. Anything else you wanna add, Sejal, before we wrap this up?
Yeah, I think just one point, like here, what we're trying to build is like a close knit Etsy community with ShineOn. So we are gonna have our own community space on Podu where we can keep each other accountable throughout the time to consistently list and cheer for each other when we get our first sales or the first few sales. So it would be more like an accountability community, as well as something that where you can share your wins and losses and still not be open about it, and we can address it all together. So that's my whole vision with this community.
That's great, Sejal. We're already getting some signups over here. So, guys, just stay tuned. Like I said, we don't want to reveal more details today, but stay tuned to your email, and we will keep in touch with you guys and guide you through how to get on our Etsy challenge. Really excited, Sejal. Again, thanks so much for hopping on, and see you in the next one. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks so
thank you
much,
so much.
everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.